Happy Monday. My name is Michael Leeserman with the Trial Guide's Tip of the Day. The date is February 9th, 2026, and our tip today comes from Keith Mitnick's book, Don't Eat the Bruises: How to Foil Their Plans to Spoil Your Case. In a pinch, you can live with a problem juror who is a follower, as long as there is a leader on the jury whom you trust. Yeah, this is a great point, that to the extent we can determine or think we can determine where a potential juror is coming from, there's someone that we want to strike and you have a limited number of peremptories and you haven't gotten them off for cause, then how do you choose? One of the factors is how bad is this person as far as their point of view, and are they likely a leader or a follower? You want to, if it's someone you believe is against you, and I caution many times the people we think will be against us can turn out to be leaders for us and vice versa, but that's a whole other issue, and it is something that I think lots of lawyers fall into that trap of thinking they know how a juror thinks or is going to vote just based on, some superficial answers that they give. In any event, one of the things I am looking, though, at is, are they a leader or a follower? I used to use questions in my jury selection from the book The Influentials. It was a book that gave, I think it was like 9 questions. Things like, have you ever written a letter to the editor in your community? And when I used to do that, it predicted, I think every time, who ended up being the foreperson of the jury. So that was kind of interesting. I've stopped doing that because I get a sense of that myself. I get a sense of who the leader might be, who the foreperson might be, and usually I think I'll be like one of 2 or 3 people, usually right about that, without having to spend time going through those questions, but something worth considering if you're interested. And definitely think about, is this person a leader? And if so, I think of my last trial, and I knew 1 or 2 people who were going to be leaders and thought they'd be with me. They were. Everyone ended up with us. And I knew that if they weren't with us, boy, that was going to be a problem. So just keep that in mind, not just the attitudes and experience and points of view of each of the potential jurors, but are they likely to be a leader or not? Let's take a deep breath together and be grateful to be alive. May we approach today's work with fresh eyes and an open mind. May we be willing to see things we haven't seen before and to learn things we don't yet know. May we bring a beginner's mind to even familiar tasks, discovering possibility in what seems routine. May we champion our clients' causes with fierce determination and genuine curiosity. Now, 3 sounds of the bell can open a space for what wants to emerge. With the bells, you can sit in stillness, you can have a prayer practice, or simply have the intention of receiving these sounds as a blessing in your day.